Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Conelanders here. Welcome back to Dirt Rally in the Conelanders League. We're doing a little bit of an off week right now because this is one of those weird months where there's kind of 5 weeks in it. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a preview of what we'll be doing next month, which will be an entire month of Group A at 4 different rally events. But for this off week, we're going to do Germany. But we're going to do Germany Group A versus Kit Car, which was a suggestion in the comments on one of the previous Conelanders Dirt Rally videos. And it seemed interesting. I love Germany. I love Kit Cars. I'm really bad with the Group A cars. So I thought, as to give myself a reprieve before we head into Group A, I'll give myself a little drive here in our lovely Peugeot, or Peugeot, or whatever, in Germany on 2 long stages, so it'll be a short-ish event, probably similar to the length of our normal ones. But it'll be interesting to see if anybody can manage to get these Kit Cars faster than the Group A cars. Alrighty, here we go. This will be the same stage, the long stage. Hammerstein, I think this one is, and then the reverse that we do. 2 of my favorite stages here. It's not the ones with the jumps. It's actually the other circuit or the other pair of stages, and I really prefer this half of it. So this should be about ideal. Gonna try and keep my commentary a little bit low this time because I really want to do well. I want to show Maestro that these Kit Cars are better than his Group A Lancia, whatever the heck it is. All right, get comfortable in chair. Good. Handbrake in first gear, and away we go, leaving big skid marks off the line. Use that awesome weight balance this car has with its long wheelbase, let it rotate around turns. Man, I had a heck of a time getting dirt to work today. I keep saying how I have to do like this driver delete thing to play dirt. Well, today the driver delete thing didn't work. I installed the factory drivers and the game was still doing the stutter. So I'd almost given up hope. I was like, well, guess I'm never playing dirt again. And just poking around through the Windows options, found a option to revert to older drivers. That was a big mistake. Revert to an old pair of pants after that one. Yeah, revert to old drivers, and that is how we fixed it. So I'm now rolling on drivers for this chipset, apparently, that date back to 2014. Which seems less than ideal, but if it works, it works, right? A little too wide there and there. Here and there, not there and there. There's supposed to be 2 different words in that statement. Definitely braking too late into these turns. This is a car that likes to be at the apex speed early in the turn and then shoot out of it. I'm driving it the opposite way. So let's try and not do that. I honestly don't think that this car has a chance in hell of being faster than the Group A cars, but especially the Lancia. But it's still, I think, more enjoyable to drive. Come on, how does that not look enjoyable? I'm telling you, it slides better than any of the rear-wheel drive cars. As wrong as that sounds. That little bit of slowness out of the turns, that is the reason it will never be faster than the Group A cars, I think. Just doesn't get that launch out of the turns. It's got a lot more top end. It certainly has more top speed than do the Group A cars. but it's that immediate out of the turn speed that it lacks.
Left 5 continues for 150 over crest.
I'd like to be top 5 today. That would be a realistic goal. It's pretty late in the week. It's Thursday, and I think a lot of people have already gone. Actually, recording this on Thursday, I won't be able to get the video up today. I'll get it up tomorrow. Which means it's a 2-video day. GT3 debuts on Friday. And that's about perfect for an acute turn. The hairpins and stuff, that's where I tend to not really like those Group A cars. They really understeer and wash out a lot in those turns. This one's just really good for those. I just love that oversteer on liftoff. It's so great. Yeah! Maybe it was not the fastest you could take that, but... Okay, we stopped in the middle of the apex there. That was different. Boy, I would have liked to have been a spectator on the side of the road to watch that. Before the stopping, that is. Hey. So just a couple little half spins so far, no major incidents. I was really pushing hard through that section, so not terribly surprising that small mistakes happen. I considered cheating it up this week and doing the stages enough to memorize them, like, you know, just do them 5 times and record the actual event. But that's no fun. It wouldn't have felt right if I had beaten Maestro doing that. And if I hadn't beat him, then I would have just felt really super sad. That's the right balance. This is another quick section. I think he would have already been done with this whole stage by now. I believe his time was sub 6. Unbelievable. I've been deceived by this turn enough that I know when it's coming. You won't deceive me anymore. We'll be at least in the 630s. Yeah, it looks like we'll be right around 620. Not terrible, not terrible. I'm pretty pleased with that. I wish we hadn't had those couple little stall outs there, but I can live with that. 22 back, that's pretty good for a very long stage like this one. Let's see how we're stacking up. I will wait. I will wait. What, I don't get to please wait here? 7th. Wow. These guys are really good here. So I was thinking that maybe I would, like, because I haven't done any, like, Child's Play random, you know, incentives recently, so how about $2 per Group A car that beats me this week? That's what I'll do. I encourage any other Conelanders crew that are competing this week to do the same. Donate $2 for every Group A or kit car, if you're in Group A, that beats you this week. Especially you top 10 guys. Dude, you should totally upload that to YouTube or Twitch now. Dude. Alright, back up we go, the other direction. Hopefully a little bit cleaner. Go, cargo. Nice. Actually starting a little bit different a spot, huh? Further back this way. It's interesting how the starts and finishes are not exactly in the same spot. Come on. Low torque in this car doesn't do as well with the uphills, that's for sure. Those turbo cars may have a little bit of an advantage there. That's a nice little hop up on two wheels. This section here is much crazier in the reverse. I remember that.
Keep right. And left 6
Because he
long
gets
through dip.
way faster into these turns.
Caution right 5 long, immediate turn square left, don't cut.
Yep. Yep. Think I called that.
And turn square left, don't cut.
Not a bad recovery.
Past junction,
You know, when I say things like that, I should really listen to myself
300.
instead of ignoring myself.
Care, keep
Would be
left over
super helpful.
turn left 4 and turn acute right, don't cut.
Alright.
Turn square left, don't cut.
Feeling as comfortable this way. I mean, it could be because I just,
Hairpin right, don't cut.
you know, went for a trip through the woods.
Into
That
turn
might have
square
something to do with it.
tightens. Into square left. Into turn
Also, make sure you check out Stapley's video this week. Anytime we do Group A, he does a little bit of a tribute to Colin McRae, and he had a really good one, well produced for this week's. Curious if he'll continue that throughout the
100 crest.
throughout the Group A season.
Turn hairpin right, don't cut.
Yeah, it was very tied into the actual event here in Germany for Group A, which is cool.
Turn hairpin left, up, 80.
All right. Yeah, just feel a little bit
100.
off rhythm for this run, for this stage at least.
Maybe. Left 6 and right 5 through there.
I wasn't sure how hard I could push through there. Probably a little harder than that.
Turn right 4 and turn left 4, don't cut, 80.
Oh, I love it so much through turns like that.
Immediate turn left 3 over bump.
So great.
And turn open hairpin left, don't
That is a totally wrong call. I swear he calls that as a left 5. I swear he does.
crest 80. Caution turn
And it
right
is
4.
definitely not.
Immediate turn acute right, don't cut. 100.
I think I almost clipped that guy's toes. Or the back of his ankle at least.
Keep left over crest, 100. Past junction through dip, 100. Keep left over crest, into turn hairpin
There's
right,
the hairpin.
don't cut.
There it is.
80.
Oh, okay.
Right 5.
That was unusual.
Immediate turn hairpin left.
I don't usually clip the inside rocks and hairpins. That's
crest.
I'm usually too far wide.
Right 5 continues for 100.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to load my setup for this stage. I forget that it does that. It doesn't keep your presets from stage to stage. That would explain some of the handling
200 through dip.
differences.
Double caution turn right 5 over crest through gate, 80.
Yep.
Caution right 4
Took
over
out all the
junction.
camber that I put into
Turn
it.
square right.
Come on, Cone. You've been playing this game for like 2 years now. You should know how it works. I don't even know how long it's actually been. A long time. I notice it's one of my most played games on Steam now. It's not a particularly long list though, so that might not be quite the achievement that it sounds like.
And caution, turn square right, don't cut, gate on exit.
Scraping the ground a lot right there.
Continues for 100. Caution, keep left. Into turn square right, don't cut, ditch inside, 100. Through dip, past
Keep
junction.
left. I think you mean keep right.
Caution, braking through dip,
all
turn square right, narrows.
Bumpy over to the left.
80.
Today on Cone critiques the driver calls
Braking through bump, turn open hairpin left, don't cut. 80.
and other things that aren't his fault.
Care, turn square right, opens, ditch outside.
Whoa, easy.
200 through dip.
I tell you what, this car is still much more fun
And crest,
than
turn
people give it credit
right,
for.
don't cut.
I think it's still more fun than all the modern cars, that's for sure. Imagine this thing is all-wheel drive. It would either ruin it or it'd be fantastic. One or the other. Going quick now, so that you could really get screwed by that in the right 3.
Into left 5 opens 100.
really good back half of the stage here isn't going to make up for the mistakes I made early.
Caution, turn square left, don't cut.
Bit of a
Keep
deceptive
left on
little
crest.
turn there.
Immediate turn hairpin right, don't cut, 100.
Hairpin.
Turn left 5, don't cut, be brave.
Be brave, huh?
6.
Be brave, huh?
And caution,
Flat
turn
out.
right 1, don't cut. Left 4.
Yeah, man, if we could have had the performance we've had in the back half of the stage and the front half, we could have really done something.
And keep left on the crest. Turn square left,
Yep.
don't cut. 100.
If I wasn't so sure it would be obvious that I'm redoing it in my commentary, I would redo this, just because I think I could do so much better. 625, that's not as bad as I expected. 27, yeah, that's much closer to the front than I anticipated that stage being. Still, a lot of room for improvement. So this was even cooler than I expected it to look like. Do a little slow-mo here, where we popped it up on 2 wheels. Whoa! Yeah, that was much further up in the air than I thought it was. I wish we had better cameras of that, but still pretty cool. Alright, let's see where we finish. Did we make it to the top 5 yet? Did we pass any of the Group A cars? How did we do? 9th, we dropped down. Stapley got us there. Stapley will be very excited about that. So, as of right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Group A cars have beat us. We'll see how we go through the rest of the week there. Man, that's slightly disappointing. I was expecting to do much better than that here. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?